Welcome to Easy Nail Trends. Today we're going to cover the installation of our thin blue line back the blue decals. We are currently the only one on the market that offers such a large selection. These are just a couple that we offer that we're going to cover today. We wanted to try to keep this video on the short side, so we did quite a bit of the work before. We're going to go over that real quick, and then we're going to focus on finishing up this last nail on our set of dummy nails. As you see here, as I said, we have just a few of the ones that we offer. These are the more popular ones. We also offer a full wrap for those that enjoy the full coverage versus just a little hint of something. So what we did here was we just have a couple of different polishes that were kind of fitting for the situation. We have a black and white glitter. We have a black gray color, which is what this is with just one coat. And then we have a blue, and then we have a white. And again, as we always say, the brand doesn't matter. We just pick kind of what's in our selection. So what we're going to show you now is that what we did here. So we painted this first two, just the basic blue, and then we layered decals. So what you'll want to do is position your two decals in the area that you want them in, and then put your fast pass on. Don't put a decal down, put a fast pass, and then another decal. It's time wasted. They're going to sit for you while they wait for you to put on the second decal. We did our little thin blue line badge with the cute little heart at the top. This one we painted blue, and we put the glitter down just to kind of give it a little extra color. And then this is our love design with the little badge in the place of the O. This one, as we've covered in other videos, we kind of tipped the nail, and again, to cover up the imperfection of our line for tipping, we went ahead and positioned the heart kind of to cover it up where it might not have been such an even line when we tipped our own nail. This one, as we've shown before in other videos, we tipped the nail, and again, to cover, we went ahead and put the heart kind of half up top and half bottom, so then that way you can't see that that line is not straight. And then our Punisher skull, because he's so cool, we just decided to go ahead and glitter the nail and then put him on. Nothing else was needed because he's quite cool on his own. And then this was our interpretation of just putting the blue line on. We put some glitter down, and then we put the heart. And then, of course, we did one on just classic white. We don't want everyone running around with white nails, so it doesn't have to be this way. As we've shown you with all of the designs here, they're going to look great on anything that contrasts with the decal. So you'll want to pick a color that accommodates the colors in your decal. So with this last single nail, as we said we were going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and tip this one again, as we get so many people asking how we're doing that. So we're going to go ahead and tip this nail, but this time we're going to tip it in blue. So we're going to go ahead and take our blue polish. It might not be the proper color blue, but it's the closest color blue we have in our personal collection. And then to tip the nail, we just kind of find what we think is a natural line. So we're going to go with about here. And then you just kind of want to keep it squared off and straight. If it's not a big deal, because then that's what the decal helps hide, is that imperfection, but yet it still looks pretty creative on your part. If you were working with your natural nails, as we've said before, normally the tip of the nail is white, so it kind of breaks it up for you, so you would just follow the natural line of your natural nail. If you have gel nails or false nails on, you create your own, and most rule of thumb is the base of your fingers. So your tip's going to be where your base of your finger. If you have super long nails, then you're going to want to tip it up a little higher, obviously. So we're going to put that on. We're going to let that dry for just a hot second. We're going to pause. We'll come back when it's dry to keep this video short, and we're going to show you how we're going to apply the decal there to kind of cover up maybe the imperfection of our line. Okay, so we're back. We think that's had a little bit of time to dry there, so we went ahead and cut ourselves a little badge, and we're actually going to try another little trick here to show you how you can be creative here. So you cut your decal in perfect squares. You don't have to try to cut around the design. You're going to dip it in water for just a couple of seconds. You'll know when it's ready, when it slides off the white paper backing with ease. If it doesn't slide off right away, don't panic. Just dip it back in the water, and it will slide off. So now we have our decal, and we've discarded the paper backing. Now, what I thought was going to be kind of cool is what I want to do now, and you don't have to do it this way, is I'm going to try to put it where it kind of covers up. As you see, my line is not perfect where I tipped the nail. So we're going to try to put it where it just strategically places where it doesn't show that my line wasn't perfect. So we're going to lay it down in the place that we want it. As you see, easy peasy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our top coat. And again, your fast pass. So you're just going after the decal. 1, 2, 3. And then you let that completely dry. And then you add a second coat to finish giving it the shine or the patina that you want it to have. We think this was a really creative way to show the support for the back the blue. There's no need for us to drag out the video and wait for that coat to dry and add a second coat. Looks pretty good on its own. And we think that this was a nice little tutorial on how to show support for the blue line and to maybe hubby, if your hubby is in law enforcement, or for the ladies that want a little something on the job but they can't have a whole lot of flair. We think this was a perfect little thing. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Comment if you want to below. We answer all comments or maybe some ideas on future videos. We're open to suggestions. Thank you.